Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called Darkest Hour. Well, this is directed by Joe Wright, and this is a film about Winston Churchill. Well, this is about Winston Churchill, a few days in the spring of 1940. Well, what happened at that time? Well, Hitler, that's what happened. He was going across Europe. And at this time, he was in Belgium and in France, but he pushed most of the British army onto a beach on the French coastal town of Dunkirk. Hey, that sounds familiar, right? Yeah, there's another movie named after that fiasco. But anyway, this is mostly about the work of Gary Oldman as Winston Churchill. Sure, he has the walk, he has some of the gestures and things like that. But to me, he does not have the voice, because I remember Churchill as a guy with a deep-throated voice, kind of gravelly and things like that, and more commanding. In this film, it's commanding through the words, but not through the voice. And also, I feel this film is just trying to get the audience to concentrate more on the acting, but not the task at hand. For example, Churchill was going through a lot at that time. Well, his friends didn't like him. The Conservative Party didn't like him. And he was distrusted by King George VI. And also Chamberlain and Halifax didn't like him too. But he did have a supportive wife called Clemmy, which was played by Kristin Scott Thomas. He also had a good secretary too, named Elizabeth, played by Lily James. Now, Churchill knew how dangerous Hitler was, and he refused to do a peace treaty with him. And, he also did not want to support a lot of the details that Hitler wanted to do with England. And then unfortunately, too, this film didn't really talk about that, but there was many of the royals who wanted to support Hitler because they're part German. And at that time, that's when the royals changed their last name from their German name to the name they have today. Now, the U.S. was not involved and did not want to get involved. Churchill did call Roosevelt. Roosevelt told him, no, man, we don't want to get involved with this. You can do something else. Part of that is because people in Congress, they didn't want to get involved in a war in Europe. We were barely making it ourselves in the 1940s. We just came out of the Depression. Well, I will admit that some of the acting in this was very good. But to me, the story was not that exciting. And also, the story did not make me feel any empathy towards Churchill. And I feel that the director wanted more of the audience to, again, concentrate on the acting than the story and the history. But it is the history of England at that time. I just feel this is just an average movie. I'm only going to give it 2 palm trees. 2 palm trees out of 4. 2 stars out of 4. I didn't find it exciting, and I didn't find the acting that great. That's how I felt about Gary Oldman's acting of Churchill. Anyway, I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket. I want to thank you for watching me, and you know what? I really appreciate it here at your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com.
You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee. Movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com. YETicket.com. Your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket. That's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket. That's right.